We have the honor to open this afternoon session in this great day with Mr. Shay Misch from Israel Chemical, which deals with a lot of innovation. We're just about to hear it from Mr. Shay Misch. Please and thanks.
Where is the presentation? Oh, okay. All right. Hi to everybody. The first questions that crosses your minds is what is the Israel Chemicals are doing here at the energy conference? So I can assure you we didn't find oil or gas in the Dead Sea. However, we do have a very unique material there, bromine. We in ICL believe that bromine will have an effect on the energy market, maybe close to oil. And I know it's a quite exaggeration, but after lunch, and it will be hard to keep you awake, but I will try in the next 15 minutes to share with you our vision. Few words about bromine to those who don't know it. Bromine is a red liquid at room temperature. It looks like oil, just red. Oh, sorry. Usually in nature it comes as salt. The thing about bromine, you can find it everywhere. If you take a cup of water from the ocean or from the sea, it will contain bromine. Very low concentration, but it will contain bromine. The place it is mostly concentrated in the old world, and by that ideal for extraction, is the Dead Sea. Our Dead Sea here in Israel. Now, basically, Israel and Jordan, because we are not sharing, we are not alone in owning the Dead Sea, have treasure in their hands. The question is, can this bromine that we find in the Dead Sea, can Israel make money from it in the next 20, 40, 50 years? Well, even though that there is bromine in the Dead Sea for 3,000, 5,000 years, the answer is not trivial. In 1970, bromine was mainly used as fuel additive to prevent the lead from fouling the engine. When leaded gasoline phased out, this huge bromine market disappeared. In 1990, bromine was mainly used as solar fumigant and in the process of photographic film. The ban on methyl bromide as solar fumigant and the move to digital camera made this huge bromine market disappeared. And yet the bromine market kept growing year by year by inventing new products like the flame retardants that it's the main use of bromine today. And by finding new application, and by penetrating new areas. The industry reinvented itself again and again and again. So, what is the growth engine of bromine in 2030, in the future, what we see? And now we are talking about energy storage. It is known for years that bromine can store energy very, very well. We in ICL believe that with the new technology development and the growing need for energy storage around the world, it is now the bromine time. It's now the time of the red oil. Why there is a growing need for energy storage? Why the need for energy storage is growing? There are several reasons. There is the growing demand of electricity around the world, especially in the developing countries. There is the importance of the grid reliability. The modern world and the developed countries can't live without electricity. You can't afford blackouts anymore. And above all, there is the emergence of renewables as energy generators. A short explanation why renewables and energy storage is connected, is linked together. Electric grid can't manage the inherent volatility of electricity produced by wind turbines or solar panels. It needs a system that will charge when there is extra wind and sunlight, and more important, will discharge when there is none. The best system for that is a flow battery. Because lack of time, I won't get into the chemistry or the technology. If you have a question later, please approach it to me or to one of my team or even to our American partners, Primus Power, that is here today. Primus Power are sharing with us the same vision of how energy storage will be part of the future of the world. You can also ask how we take those batteries and use them to save money in our plants in California by avoiding paying the highest tariff on electricity. We are not alone in this business. Lithium producers want to take the battery in your mobile phone and make it bigger. Lead acid producers want to take the battery in your car and make it work longer. We think, that bromine batteries are superior to those technologies, and together with our partners, we will prove it. There were challenges along the way. There were issues of safety, corrosiveness, and other issues that deter large battery companies from developing bromine technology. We didn't have this problem. It didn't deter us. We know how to handle bromine. We know how to keep it safe. And we know that it is abundant. Why it's important abundant? Not like most of the metals on Earth. No matter what the demand for bromine will be, our Dead Sea can supply it. That is why ICL, Israel Chemicals, invested millions of US dollars in research and development of bromine batteries. We support startups all over the world and also research centers in China, in Germany, and in the United States. We are advocating the use of bromine batteries wherever we are. We know that if we don't do it, no one else will. We know that innovation is a race without a finish line, and we work 24/7 to make it happen. And that's how I'm getting basically to my last thing, and I had a call in a way. There is opportunity here today to make the world greener, less polluted, not dependent on Persian Gulf oil so much. And all based on two Israeli natural resources, the Dead Sea and the Israeli innovation spirit. The Israeli people would have so much benefit from a world like this, full of wind turbines, together with the bromine batteries. The Israeli government should support it, not destroy it. And why I'm saying it? I will take this stage to invite Yair Lapid, that was here, or other ministers, to our huge research center in Israel, in Haifa, to discuss the problems that the chemical industry faces every day. And when I'm talking about the chemical industry, I include also the pharma and the plastic, and it's one of the most important industries Israel has. I will mention some of the obstacle problems that we face. There is the declining numbers of chemist students in the universities, not to mention the declining numbers of 5 units math high school pupils. There is the strong, until recently, the strong shekel. There is the electric company monopoly that prevent any innovation near the grid. There are logistic problems with the ports and the train, and I can continue on and on and on. We are an Israeli company. I'm Israeli. I don't want to produce our proprietary bromine compounds in Holland, where unfortunately we produce them now. I wanted to produce in Israel. The thing is that I might not have any choice because no one is addressing our problems. And again, I take this stage to invite those decision makers to discuss those problems and to hear our suggested solutions. And I promise, I will not say a single word, we will not mention how is it to work under a tax regime that is being changed every other day. So just to finish, I want you to remember, we will make this green world happen. We'll make it the bromine time, with Israel or with not. We will color the oil red. Thank you very much.